Hi, Steve Finn from Finn Consulting Services. And if you're looking to turn your business into a franchise or a license, one of the things that comes up often is what fee should you charge? So just a couple of tips here. You've got a couple of different fees, and mainly you might have a joining fee and you might have an ongoing fee. There's other fees you can have which might be around accessing software, or you can even sometimes make money from supplying to your brand, to your network as well, supplying products and services. But I'm just going to focus on the first two, which is mainly a joining fee and then an ongoing fee. So with a joining fee, I think what you want to do there is you want to look at you don't want to make money so much from selling franchises or selling licenses. Sure, you do want to make some money from it, but you don't want to do all that and then sort of end up with no substance after that. So just think of a fee that you can have that covers your cost. It has to cover your cost. It's got to cover the cost of marketing to get someone, paying the person who's going to then do the sale or the recruitment and bring the person on, and then recoup a little bit of your investment you've got into your legals and all that sort of stuff as well to get it to that point. And it sometimes also includes the cost to be able to then train that person as well to get themselves up and running. And then on top of that, if you can have another 5, 10, 15, 20,000, it's just up to you what you have on top of that. Well, then that's generally enough to make it so that it's sort of worthwhile to bring someone on. You don't want to be too high that they're then not going to want to join you. And it's hard to get people because the barrier is too high. But that's just some tips there. With your ongoing fees, you have to make sure that first and foremost that from your franchisee or your licensee's point of view, that it's affordable for them and sustainable. So they've got to be able to comfortably afford to be able to pay you without it really being a burden on their business. And if that's the case, then you've built something that can have some longevity because they're going to be more profitable, which is obviously the main thing. But also you need to get the balance right where the money that they're paying you is going to be strong enough where you're able to deliver a service or deliver value back to them, and you make profit from that as well. So that's really important. You've got to make sure obviously you're making profit. And overall, I think what you want to do is set your business up so that after all your costs after your revenue comes in and all your costs then go out to deliver your service back to them, you want to end up with about a 50% margin there, I think. If you can, any better than that's even better, but you end up with a 50% margin. So if you've got a business paying you $1,000 a week, one of your franchisees, well, you want to allocate so that maybe $500 a week goes back to your overall costs to be able to then provide support and whatever it is to them. And then that's as a rough guide, you can have a really strong, profitable model then. You should be able to because you can get some scale in there. So there's a couple of tips on what fees to charge.